Hi, welcome to Creative Business Suite. I'm Mutit Adibowale, founder of Creative Business Suite. This is the 3-part video training that we've been coming on with, and this is the third part of it. In the first part of the video training, we talked about how you can generate your business idea in the process of creating a business that you can build from scratch and make successful. In the second part of that video, we talked about how you can craft your niche and focus on, your target market within that niche. In this third part of the video, we are talking about how you can validate your business idea and know what sort of, market there is for you, what sort of acceptance there is for your products and services that you intend to push into the market. Ideally, validating your business idea is about you knowing how potential customers will respond to your products and services, how much of acceptance there is or there are for your products and services before you do too much into it, before you waste your time or you waste your money, producing or crafting a business that somebody or nobody wants to pay for. It's about you knowing that people are ready to pay the worth of your business, considering the effort you've put in. People are ready to pay the worth for your products and services. And that's why it is important for you to validate your business ideas. Validating your business ideas, because it is about you getting in touch with your customers, getting in touch with your potential customers, with people whom you think they have the problems to which you have the solutions. Getting in touch with them, talking to them. It is best for you to validate your ideas, your business idea, using them, right from the outset. I know that a lot of people have been told or advised to use friends and families to validate their business ideas. I'm not going to say this is wrong, but it must not be all that you rely on. It must not be just you shouldn't be just reliant on you validating your business ideas based on trying families and friends to test your market ideas. This is because friends and families are there to protect your interests. And because they're there to protect you, to keep you safe, to make you feel good and happy, they are not likely to tell you what is honest about your products and services. They're not likely to give you the feedback that will help your business grow. And because of that, I say to my clients, what you need to do is identify what your business model is. Once you're able to identify, know to yourself, and strategize, this is how I want to generate income into my business, then you use that same format, you use that same platform to test and validate your business idea. For example, if you are a consultant and you deal with people online, you want to validate your business idea using online platforms where you know that your actual customers will be using on the long run. If you are a hairdresser whereby you need to have local customers come into your shop, make hair, buy your product, see the designs and styles and see what other services you've got, then you've got to use mostly offline customers because they will be coming offline to use your services and products. And if you have a branch of your business doing online as well, then you want to test your market using that platform to invite, to validate, to make people come access your products and services. So once you're able to identify your business model, which is how you want to generate business income into your business, then use that same platform to validate your business idea, basically. Okay, so using friends and family is okay, but it is best for you to use the platform that you intend to use on the long run, to validate your business plan, your business idea, basically. Okay. Another thing for you that you need to know is that validating your business idea is not about you getting the all yes thing. It's not about you having people say yes, 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 your product is great, your product is wonderful, we're going to buy 100%. No, it's about you knowing the level of acceptance. right? It's about you knowing how much market there is there for you, once you're rolled up, because the process of having established a business goes all the way down. You have to tweak, you have to modify your business, you have to grow and learn as you go. So it's not about you having a perfect business from the outset. No, every business starts from small and grow until usually there is no end to growing, really. So every business starts from little and then they just continue to grow. And I suppose you just want your business to continue to grow the same way. But at least for you to know that you're not wasting your time, you're not wasting your money, bringing out something that nobody's willing to pay the worth for. Yes, the worth, not just money. What you're worth, you know what you want. So you must be, you must look forward to people paying the worth of your service for, and not just paying anything. Okay, so by and large, you validating your products and services about knowing the level of acceptance there is for you. And, this will help you identify the needs of people. It will help you identify the wants, the concerns of your customers. Because one major problem that we do have as entrepreneurs is bringing up products, starting our businesses, generating ideas based on what we think that the people want, and which is a really wrong thing to do. Instead, we have to bring out ideas, we have to produce products, you have to start a business based on a potential problem that you think there is and you have the solution to solve. And through validating your business ideas, you will be able to get into the nitty-gritty of what your customers want, of what they need, of how they want their products packaged, of how they want their products, to be delivered to them, of what problems and how best they want you to help them solve these problems. And that is one of the most important things about you validating, your business ideas. Okay, and because you know that validating your business idea is important, there are steps for you to take. And here I'm going to give you the steps for you to, and these are practical steps that you can start right now, immediately. One of the steps you're going to try to do is, one, you can email or call on the phone people that need solution to that problem you want to solve. People that they need your products or services. If you do know them, or if you have friends and families who know people and friends, friends of friends and things like that, get in touch with them via email, via phone, via writing letters, postcards, whatever. Get in touch with them, do a business lunch, let them come and see what you've got to offer, and then let them try it out. And as they try it out, make sure you ask for feedback. But one thing is, it is very advisable, for you to go use having a price on it. It doesn't matter how little you price it. It could be as little as $1, a cent, or a pound, whatever. Just make sure you put a price on it, and let that price be the commitment. Because when people spend their money, no matter how little they spend, when they spend their money, they're more likely to be committed to giving you an honest feedback, to talk about it, because they don't want to waste their money, they don't want to spend their money anyhow. Hence, they're able to tell you, oh, it's worth it, I'm going to pay this, and you tell them the real price you think is going to sell for so amount. Do you think I'm going to make, do you think it's worth the value if I sold it for this amount? Let people know, because it's a test market. It's for you to see. Let them know it is an introductory market and you intend to roll it out at this price, and hear the feedback and see the quality, see what they think about the value you are, giving out. Does it worth it? Do you need to add anything? Do you need to add more details? Do you need to take up something? Some people may just tell you, oh, this is too much value for that price. You can put up your price and I'm going to be buying. You get as honest as that. Yes, but make sure you just use people who are able to give you the honest feedback. Number 2 is for you to run a pay-per-click advert, online, on Google, on Facebook, and Yahoo, and let people direct people to the page where you want them to go, and let them see your product, let them buy your products, let them use your products, and then always make sure that you ask for feedback when you're validating your business ideas, because what's important is for you to know what to think about it. This will help you improve it, or take out something, or add more to it, and at least put you into that state that you will be sure that when you roll it out finally, yes, people will buy, and will buy at the price you want them to buy. The third way you can validate your business idea is you take, depending on what you're selling or what you're pushing out, you can have expert people who have been in that field try your products for you, see your protocols, see your content, and see what quality you have there. And then they can tell you, you need to add this, you need to take this out, you need to pack it this way, you need to have people certified when they do your course, depending. And if it's not something that you can have people to scrutinize and check for you, you can have retailers who are established in that field, have your products, put on their shelves, and get some of their customers to come and try it out at a price as well. And then when they try it out at a price, they'll pay you for what they've sold for you, and then they get feedback. You can add a feedback thing into the form and let people, and see how many people will come back to buy, how many people will ask questions, how many people will give you a call, how many people will leave messages for you at the retailers. So it's not about you selling, the old stock, but it's about you knowing what people think. It's about you having a clue about what level of acceptability you have, with your products. And with this, you can move forward, or that you have to go back to the drawing board and see what you need to re-modify. I mean, it's not a failure. It's for you, as a matter of fact, to know that you're being successful when you're able to validate, go through that process of validating, your products or services. Number 4, what you need to do is you can head on, right, all out, and just do a test market for 3 months, for example, and know to yourself, this is how my business is going to look like. This is what it's going to look like when it finally comes out, but this is a test for 3 months. And then see what response you're going to get. See how many people are going to love your products. See how many people are going to buy at the full price of what you're selling. See how many people are going to say, no, I can't buy that. See how many people are going to say, let's try it, it looks good, and get the feedback in the 3 months and see how it does. And within that 3 months, you now know where you are. Either you're going forward or you're going back to the drawing board, then you'll be able to decide. And finally, number 5, the 5th thing you can do to validate your business idea is for you to open an opt-in page online. Okay, which is what most of the people do now. You have your opt-in page, and on your opt-in page, you give people something, right? So an ebook download, so a video training, so dependent. This is not an opt-in page anyway. But you just do your opt-in page, and you let people opt into your email address, and once you give them that thing, then you now introduce your products and services to them. And once you do that, see how many people will buy from you. It usually only about 2% of the entire people, and depending on what traffic you have, will buy from your market. So for your validation, you have to put in an extra effort. One, you must make sure that your offer is super intensive. Your offer is really, really inviting. That's one. And number 2, you must make sure that your page is well optimized so that people can search and reach your page. Once it's optimized, you're more likely, to have a lot of people come onto your page and buy from you, and get your offers and try it out, and then you can get through into them then and see how your market does. And again, with validation, with opt-in page, it's not a quick thing. You've got to give yourself sometimes, say 3 months, but within this time, you must know that you'll be working really hard, so that the process continues, and then you can get a valid response, you can get a valid feedback on which you can now work on. Okay, so these are the 5 processes you need to put in place for your validation to be a success. And once your validation is done, then you know that as you go, you will still have to learn and grow, because any business whatsoever, we all begin small and then we grow and grow and grow, and there is no end really to growing and learning. And with that, I leave you, to a wonderful, wonderful business creation time now. I wish you every success you need, and keep it tight, keep it real. This is Creative Business Suite, and I'm Muted at Debowale. Bye.